Hello, Virgo. It's OMG Tarot, and this is your What They Want You to Know tarot card reading. So this is going to be a straight up tarot spread, and we're going to look into the question of what does your person want you to know? What do they wish you knew? And we got a jumper. We got a jumper. Your jumper is Queen of Cups, but let's go ahead and pull the rest of these cards. The Death card in reverse. Ooh, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the High Priest. Lots of feminine energy. Lots of feminine energy. So this person is could be a mother figure, motherly, sisterly type. This could be a very stone cold person, very sensitive. Not stone cold, sensitive, guarding of their emotions and sensitivities. Got a lot of water energy here. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, especially a Cancer or a Scorpio. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which I think speaks to their mindset towards you. So what do they want you to know? Okay, so the Queen of Cups is almost like they have compassion to them. They have this desire to express love and compassion towards you. They care about you on a deep level, but it's almost as if we associate this Scorpio energy, the way that they show their love or their love language can be a little intense if it's anything like that Scorpio, if it resonates with that Scorpio energy. So this Death card is in reverse, which means there's some sort of ending or some type of interruption in communication or feelings because of, differences of perspective on the feeling of a loss. So perhaps there was a loss that happened between you and they're just very sensitive about it. It seems like they do feel like they've lost out on something by not having you in their life, or by having some sort of interruption in communication and the exchange of like flowing connection energy. Because when you're in that whole overfloweth cups energy, then you're in that loving energy, you're in the spiritual energy, you're in zenful energy, harmonious energy with the other person that you're connecting with. But with this, we see two interruptions here. We see the Death card, which means an ending or an abrupt halt to something. We see that this Death card is a matter of perspective. People reacted differently to one event, and it either caused the end or was a reaction to the end. But either way, you can feel the loss and the transition through this Five of Cups, because look at him hanging his head down here. He's still focused on the past, on what fell over, rather than what remains, what there is to be grateful for. And maybe they're caught up in their emotions. You do see that stream. You do see that stream going by there, so that represents emotions. There's no confusion in the air. There's none of that. There's clear skies, gray skies here, but it's like a very blah feeling that they have towards you and this situation. So they feel really bad, but they're also very sensitive. They may feel like if we are using the major arcana, if we are considering the Scorpio energy, they may feel some betrayal, some lack of loyalty. They may be taking a death in the family very harshly. They may feel like they've lost some things that they can't get over. And this, whatever this loss is, that I guess you have a perspective on, and they have a perspective on, that impacts them emotionally so much. It has caused them to harden their heart a little bit, caused them to be a little more self-sufficient, a little more independent, a little bit guarded. We have a lot of Queen energy here, so this is all internal for them, very emotional and very guarded. But what lies beyond the guardedness, the bluntness, and the just the no-nonsenseness, is the history that is, I'm actually very sensitive at the core, but there was a death or a jaw-dropping event that hurt, and they can't quite seem to get over, or their transition was just randomly uncomfortable, resulting in them being this hardened swords-like queen, very not with the rah-rah. So then we have the High Priestess, who she's holding her hand out to all the information that is unknown, to all the beauty that is seen by people who look at the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is a majestic holder of wisdom. She knows and understands the delicate balance of life, and that things shouldn't be revealed too soon or too late or whatever. Things should unfold naturally, organically, but that doesn't stop her from, knowing and understanding the whole story of the history of life. You see the scroll in her hand, and it's usually like the Akashic Records kind of thing, where she holds all the information of everything, what means what how do you do this to manifest that, what is energy, what are the cells and chromosomes, what are the things that humans can never perceive and understand. She knows all of it. She's all like, I could tell you the meaning of life, but you're not ready. People see her as very attractive, very wise, very, and I feel like this all might even speak to this person hardening, and they want you to know that they harden because of this situation. But I feel like there's still, when they look towards you, they see someone who's very attractive, or someone who's very in touch with that inner hurt or that inner pain. Maybe they feel like you should understand it better than anyone else. This Queen of Swords, it does speak to like that motherly or that older feminine type energy. So they may see themselves as, you may find that this person was like, they were forced to be the leader of the pack, where they, forced to be the leader of the patriarch. Circumstances made that a little bit more difficult, and they've hardened as a result. But it still shows the history of why they're like hardened, like why they're a little more not with the rah-rah. Maybe they're less sensitive. Maybe they're, not, maybe you're having trouble with them at the moment because of who they are right now, but there's a history of it and what they want here. And like, as we see this history, we know that the High Priest or Priestess says there's more to the story, but you're not ready to know. You're not, it might even be like this person has secrets. This person has things that they've held on to or had to keep mum's the word on because of things, and those secrets can be revealed, maybe with death, maybe with some type of event that causes for it to be unveiled at a later date. Again, High Priestess, keeper of all information, but the truth is revealed when it needs to be, or when it is naturally, organically supposed to. And that's kind of a spiritual alignment thing. I know that for me, I don't do the whole snooping through phones or looking into things. I just deal with what comes in front of me, and usually if somebody's been lying to me for a long time and it matters, then I find out. But usually I find out when I'm in a place that I can probably handle it, or be like, whatever. Because if I were to find out when it was happening, I'd fall apart, right? So the High Priestess is that sentiment of like, you'll learn when you're supposed to kind of energy. But I feel like this harsh and bluntness is like, maybe you're not privy to this. Maybe they wish you would understand, but maybe you're not privy to this part. Maybe this is before you met them. Maybe, maybe you're the Two of Cups, you're the new connection, and they have all this hurt behind them that they're focused on. They're carrying baggage. Maybe they had a death that really impacted them, that, changed their life, made them harder, made them stricter, made them more calculated, or even made them a little more wanting to be a little more educated and intellectual, and like that's why they have the standards that they have. But anyways, it seems like there's this whole thing behind it. So I guess when you're with this person at face value, it would seem like maybe here it is. At face value, when you're dealing with a difficult person and you're like, there's so many good things about you, why do you have to be like that on the outside? Why do you have to be all hard and tough and rough around their edges, or say some stuff that I don't too much care for? Perhaps it's the asking of you, as the High Priestess energy, they may see you as beautiful, as like, if you only knew, or there's more to it than you understand. For you to be like, okay, well, there must be more to the story, rather than being reactive, like trying to be the understander of, people have histories, I don't know what you've been through. Like, and heck, for all I know, you could be that figure in their life because you understand that kind of stuff. But I feel like this person especially looks for that with you. They wish that you could understand what they've been through. I feel like on some level you do. Maybe that's why they connect with you, is because like you understand, but you don't quite maybe understand that you understand. So this person is looking to you with their harshness. Maybe they're asking, maybe they feel like you can help them. You can resolve things for them. You make them feel better. Maybe what you've been through is something that resonates with them, but they're not ready to tell you that it resonates with them, and then you don't know why they're connecting with you so much. You don't know why they're so intense, why they're so up on you, like, clinging to you as if you owe them something, when you have no idea what they've been through, what they've been through, and how much comfort and compassion that they see in you, or how much comfort and compassion that you bring out of them. I feel like there's just a lot more to the story than they've revealed to you, but it's almost like they want you to know, but I guess the timing has to be right for them to let you know what they've been through, and how you're potentially an inspiration, and the reasoning behind the connection, but also the reasoning behind the harshness and the you know, the lack of emotions when it comes to the Queen of Swords area. So there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.